The historic Rhine awaits Queen Elizabeth II. It's Her Majesty's second state visit to the Federal Republic of Germany. 13 years have passed since the Queen and His Royal Highness, the Duke of Edinburgh, last visited Bonn, and the citizens of the capital of the Federal Republic plan another big welcome. President of the Federal Republic, Walter Scheel, is Her Majesty's official host, a man known for his charm and humour and liberal outlook. A guard of honour from the West German Army, the Bundeswehr, salutes the Queen. The Federal Republic's armed forces are modern and efficient, and the best of German traditions have been maintained. But these men serve a parliamentary democracy, which is now more than 30 years old, and they are essentially citizens of a democratic state. Today, they're Britain's partners in NATO, our friends and allies in the defence of the free world. Britain's close ties with the Federal Republic are given glittering expression at a brilliant reception outside Bonn. Schloss Augustusburg, a beautiful Baroque palace, is the scene. The Queen and Prince Philip are the guests of President Scheel and Frau Schmidt. 300 dinner guests have been invited too. It's a friendly, warm, relaxed occasion, and Her Majesty shows that special gift she has for getting the most out of such events. She's clearly enjoying herself, and her radiance casts a spell over the evening. She gives it that royal style our German friends so much admire. Style, too, is shown by the Queen's new glass-topped Rolls-Royce Phantom 6, flown over specially for the state visit. It's a Jubilee gift to Her Majesty from Britain's Society of Motor Manufacturers and Traders. The citizens of Bonn cheer the Queen. Bonn's young mayor, Hans Daniels, greets Her Majesty at the town hall, and the German press reflects the pleasure everyone feels. She's our Queen, for 5 days, say the headlines. And indeed, the Queen herself has spoken of her German connections, her Hanoverian ancestry. The time of rivalry between Britain and Germany is past, the Queen tells her hosts, and then adds with a touch of humour, mind you, I think we should exclude the marketplace and the sports field. Prince Philip, too, has German ties and has no trouble speaking with the local people in fluent German. At the Palais Schaumberg, Chancellor HELMUT SCHMIDT and Frau Schmidt greet the Queen and Prince Philip. We have now had peace for 33 years, the Queen says, and British-German accord has made a tremendous contribution. It's a visit between good friends, as the headline of a leader in the Times puts it, and the paper points to the understanding which exists between HELMUT SCHMIDT and Prime Minister Callahan, warm personal friends. Their relationship, says the Times, is based on mutual respect. Dr. David Owen, the Foreign Secretary, and Mrs. Owen are there as well. Your interests and ours are shared interests, the Queen tells the Germans. Our problems are common problems, and this new friendship between our countries has changed the course of history in Europe. History was made, too, on this ancient printing press in Mainz on the Rhine. The Queen and Prince Philip see the 15th century press on which Johannes Gutenberg produced the first Bible printed with movable type. It's a royal visit to Mainz's Gutenberg Museum, and it lets the Queen see one of the West German states she could not visit in 1965. West Germany is very much a federal republic in spirit. Its state or land capitals are proud of their ancient traditions and historical identities. The Queen signs the visitor's book. Mainz is proud, too, of this original Gutenberg Bible just recently brought back from the United States. It's a German contribution to a priceless heritage which belongs to us, too. A happy occasion is the Queen's visit with the children of Bonn's British Embassy School. There's no question about the tremendous welcome Her Majesty gets from these happy youngsters. Nor are all their flags British. This cheering line of boys and girls includes sons and daughters of Commonwealth and other diplomats in Bonn. They're at the home of the British ambassador, and it's both a British and an international greeting for our Queen. In Bonn, too, a sombre moment, before West Germany's memorial to victims of war and tyranny. Here are remembered not only those who fell in battle, but also the victims of Nazi tyranny. And these include many Germans who bravely resisted Hitler and sacrificed their lives to free their homeland. "500 miles away at Manching, the Duke of Edinburgh takes time off to inspect NATO's latest fighter bomber, the Tornado. It enters service in 1979, and Britain will have 322 Tornadoes of its own. This beautiful aircraft is a joint development of Britain, Germany and Italy, NATO partners all. The Duke is clearly interested and well informed. He and Prince Charles are both qualified jet pilots themselves. Prince Philip shows yet another side of himself as he visits a destroyer of the West German Navy. The Duke was a naval officer during the war and has kept a close personal connection ever since with the Royal Navy. It's in the family tradition. Prince Charles, too, has commanded a ship at sea. So this visit aboard a Bundeswehr warship is of special interest to the Duke. He compares professional notes with his German colleagues, today the Royal Navy's allies and partners in NATO's armed shield. Their partnership is underlined by the Royal Navy destroyer moored right alongside. Once again, His Royal Highness finds much to talk about. The days are long past when the British and German navies were deadly rivals. Today, theirs is a partnership which helps guarantee the peace in Europe. A nautical note was struck too by the royal yacht Britannia, in which the Queen and Prince Philip sailed through the Kiel Canal on their way to Bremerhaven. That port is part of the state or land of Bremen, the smallest state of the Federal Republic, the one with a proud tradition. The famous Hanseatic ports of Bremen and Hamburg had close ties with Britain long ago. Today, they are major trading partners with us and the rest of the world. From Kiel on the Baltic, the capital of Land Schleswig-Holstein, Her Majesty is taken to a beautiful country estate. It's a demonstration of the famous Holstein horses. Her Majesty casts a professional eye on a dressage performance, as a proud pacer gives a truly regal show. A slow trot is followed by a salute to a royal visitor who is an expert in her own right.